Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Now, we are continuing on with Goku's story, but I just wanted to show you something. It will load you up when you start your next save file immediately from where you were. It's not like it transfers you to a general spot where you can spawn and stuff like that. It automatically just starts where you were. So, alright. What to talk about here. If you see those little blinking, flashing thing, this means that there's a question mark or there's something hidden. Although the question marks are signal enough, because if you see signal or question marks pop up, you should kind of go for it and try to get it. So, just throwing it out there. Anywho, I mentioned in the last video that you can interact with characters, and here we'll see a little bit of character interaction between Korin and Goku. Nothing big happens, but
take this with you.
so you would think that he says take this with you and all, that you would get something, but apparently Goku drops it, and I don't know if it was left in for humor or why that was in there, but it's a little character interaction between Korin and Goku. Which brings me to Dragon Ball. I have to say that like one of my top 5 moments in Dragon Ball is definitely the scene in which he tries to climb to Korin's tower, and I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So I don't know. If you watch Dragon Ball, say your favorite part or something like that. Tell me, what do you like about Dragon Ball? Or did you like Dragon Ball better than Dragon Ball Z? I personally like Dragon Ball Z better, but Dragon Ball is pretty damn good in its own right. So he's asking Kami for further training. Now sometimes when you do that later on, you'll get like experience points for it. Like basically it simulates that you trained. So I thought I saw a city, like it pop up to the city. Anywho, there's a battle point, but we're not going to go to that battle point. In fact, we are going to do some story progression real quick. Let's go to the plains. Oh! Can't believe I was far enough to trigger that. So,
You have learned well, Goku. Your Kaioken technique surpasses even my own. But don't overuse it, and never go higher than 2 times power. Do you understand?
Sorry, but even 2 times power might not be enough to beat the opponent I have to face.
So I decided on a few things actually. I will talk over certain things of dialogue, certain little specks of dialogue, especially if it's just like character interaction or something like that that really doesn't progress the story. But whenever there's talking in a red dot, I will stop talking, or I will stop whatever I'm doing to show that off. So yeah, so just more character interaction showing off that. I do want to get quickly into this next battle because I don't know how long it's going to take me, and I'd like to, in my videos, complete at least 2 battles per video. I don't know exactly how effective that's going to be, but that's what my plan is. But I definitely want to show this off. So, hey, it's been a long time, huh, Grandpa? Are you doing okay over in the next world? Listen, Grandpa, you knew the Ox King, right? I married his daughter, Chi-Chi. We have a son, too. His name is Gohan, same as yours, Grandpa. I'll bring them along next time, so be looking forward to that. Well, I'm in a rush. See you later, Grandpa. So you get this? It's Kid Goku. So it popped up as a green capsule, but it's really a yellow or a gray capsule. And Kid Goku can be used in dual tournament, and practice modes. So there's one of the ways that you can get Kid Goku. There's another one that you'll see later when we're playing Broly's story, but I've delayed a little too much, so I want to get started with the next battle. Which brings me to the next thing that I was thinking about while I was not recording. So now, see, I actually started a recording earlier, had to cut it short about like 6 minutes in, because I went to go see the movie Shutter Island, which is a really awesome movie. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I'd recommend going. But, here, hold on.
I'll say this once. Leave now! Otherwise, I'll have no choice but to destroy you.
Who do you think you are? You think you're any match for me?
Okay, so what I was thinking about is, I'm not going to stop the whole viral heart thing. I'm going to do that until I feel that it's, like, it really is cheap. But, the one thing that I saw from a commenter, I forget his name, but he said that it was kind of messed up that I had Super Saiyan right now. He said, well, I think it was like he thinks it sucks. Not like that the video is bad because of it, but just because it takes away from the effect that you're supposed to get it. So for now, I'm going to not use Super Saiyan. I'm going to complete these battles like they were supposed to be completed against the Saiyans. And even though Viral Heart Disease is kind of doing the same thing as Super Saiyan is, as far as like breaking up the story to where it's supposed to be, in the same respect, that's not as significant as Super Saiyan, I think. I know where the dude's coming from, definitely, when he says that it's kind of messed up that I'm using Super Saiyan. So I decided that I'm just not going to use that. So, until the Frieza fight, you will not see Super Saiyan. Sorry if you do not like that, but that's just how it's going to be. I haven't used Kamehameha once in this fight so far. So let's use it twice in a row. Oh, and I almost beat him. And then a kick to the face. So something you should know about Nappa is actually that the reason why he's always talking about like low-level Saiyan and trash and stuff like that is because if you've never seen Bardock, the father of Goku, it's actually stated in there, and he says it once during the actual anime itself, that he was the commander-in-chief of the entire Saiyan army, and the Saiyan race is a warrior race, so obviously Nappa is ridiculous, but Goku takes care of him with relative ease.
I don't believe it! I'm an elite! How did a piece of low-level trash like you...
His fighting days are over. Then that's one down and one to go.
See, I mean, he said it right there. Basically, what it's saying, come on. Alright, we don't need this. Push him back, but Piccolo's gone, we can't use Dragon Balls. All that. I mean, that's not important. But basically, I'm pretty sure, and I'm a little shaky on this because I don't think they ever really go into it, but to be an elite, you have to have a certain power level or be born with a certain power level, and Goku was born with a very insignificant power level compared to what he winds up getting, and meanwhile, Vegeta, by 9 or 8, or however old they said in the anime, is defeating Cybermen like they're nothing, when Tien and Piccolo and all them are having such a hard time. So let's settle our business here. Away from innocent bystanders, eh? You still don't get the whole planet's doomed, so Vegeta's pretty confident about himself. So, but we're gonna shove it in his face when we beat him. I wish I would have been able... I should have taken off the Super Saiyan, because I know, like I said, I don't want to show it off too much, but regardless. So here is Vegeta in his Saiyan outfit, although he doesn't have the scouter on.
I'm going to enjoy taking my time with you, Kakarot.
We'll see about that. I might just have a few surprises in store for you.
Yeah, so, I mean, Vegeta has a few different, outfits in this game, so, this one's probably my favorite, although I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't put in his scouter for that little section right there, because he didn't have it. And I'm pretty sure they changed his face for that section, like all throughout the game, so I don't know. Not a big deal, by any means. So, yeah, but he has 4 different outfits, I think, and that's like the most in the game. There's like, he has this one, he has another one from the Namek Saga, he has another one with, from the Cell Saga, and then he has the one from the Majin Buu Saga, which is the default one that he has in the game, like once you first unlock it. Like that's what he'll like show up as, like that's what you play as in the World Tournament, because you can't change costumes in the World Tournament for some reason. I don't know. But it seems basically just like he loses equipment as you go on, but whatever. Not a big deal. Not the main important aspect to look at the game. But I mean, we finished the second battle in this episode, so that's pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can get 2 battles in every episode. I mean, I possibly could get more if I just went straight to the battle, but I mean, where's the fun in that? Then you don't really get a chance to explore and stuff like that, so pretty cool. But I'll see y'all later.